Hi, welcome to whatever the fuck this is. Let's just ruin the video right off the rip. You know, why not? Who can stop me? Hi, we're here. We're gonna look at some stuff. I so I don't want to stream stuff like this because it's like I don't have much to do on it, you know? So I figured I'd just make a little, like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20-minute video to show, I don't know, what I've been working on in WWE 2K25 this week. So why not? Let's get rolling. So we start off strong. This is Evelyn Gregory. Oh, ugh. Apparently I can't talk today. She is one of my favorites that I haven't got to make in a while. Well, not for my own. It's mostly my own fault. Let's be honest. She came out pretty cool. There's only one big problem, and it's not in anything in the entire. There's one specific bug that's really bothering me in 2K games right now, especially for me personally. This is her main attire here. I'm just gonna kind of go through, and then she has a jacket. It's cool. That's the Evelyn jacket. That's what I call it. Like, I don't touch it for anybody else. And I decided to play music over the video because I was like, it's either that or it's oddly quiet. So, you know, I really like how this red one came out, to the point where, like, if I make her again next year, this might just be the main attire because I liked it so much. I kind of did it and I was like, oh, well, that looks really cool, actually. I maybe should just make that the main one. And basically, I've been working on a lot this week, honestly. I got 2 characters done, which I'll show off. I have actually 3 done, but I'm not sure if I'm going to upload one of them. But I'll show them off just to do it, you know? Anyway, she came out really good. The thing that's bugging me, and she's on, you can download her. But about that. So let's get out of here. Let's go to... where do we want to go? Entrance, why not? Because that's where the problem lies. There's a really stupid bug in 2 games, right? In 2K games, or 2K WWE games. This fucking game that we're looking at right here. And I'll show it to you. Well, I'll show it and I'll explain it. It's kind of a boneheaded mistake on my part. Let's put this in full screen. So this is her entrance. And as you'll see right there, that's the Bray Wyatt video. I didn't realize when I was putting it on there that Bray Wyatt's actually like an unlockable thing, because I always buy like the fancy edition of the game because I'm a fucking sucker. And it just unlocks all that stuff for me, and I just have it. So I never know what's purchasable or not. Now the problem is, oh yeah, well, just go into here and take it off. No, you can't do that. You can take it off. The thing is once I exit this menu with that video on her, which I did because I was like, oh, it's perfect. Everything matches, everything goes together the way I want. Like, as you can see, her entrance is really cool. At least I think it is. I thought it was pretty perfect, honestly. Especially with the video and everything. I was really happy with it. I tried to change it to just the generic blue one. I was like, it'll work for, you know, uploading it, and then I'll change it back after I get there. No. Once you put a purchasable in the videos, it's locked in there. So unfortunately, you have to buy the purchasable Bray Wyatt thing from not the DLC Bray Wyatt. I think there's a DLC one. I think it's just a regular purchasable. It's not a DLC, as far as I know, anyway. If it is, I'm really sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that, but it kind of just happened. And then I just kept it because I was like, well, if it's baked in, whatever, you know. Anyway, kind of pisses me off. I hate when so now I'm being extra cautious with everything I do. As you can see, there's some stuff going on. Why not? Let's look at this while we're here. So if you've watched anything of my previous stuff, I made myself in the game because I just think that's funny. But I've changed my gimmick. I'm now a boatman. Ask me about my boat. I bought a boat. I forgot I got to move that logo over to the left. I was just working on this yesterday. God, I'm picky, aren't I? I'm just sitting here looking at it, I'm like, no, it's got to go down and to the left a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get there when we get there. His whole gimmick is he recently bought a boat and he demands you ask him about it. And if you don't, we're gonna have a problem. Okay? Gonna have a problem. You know? Have you asked him about his boat recently? No? Gonna have a blood feud. That's all there is to that. Anyway, that's me. That's my character. No real... yeah, let's go look at her in the creation thing, huh? So I also made, I basically ported over Ashley Cheng. Ignore Ruby Ralston down here. That may or may not be what I'm working on right now. In fact, I was working on it. And Lorelei St. Louis is another one that I made this week. But I'll show her off. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload them yet unless demand is like really high for it or something. I don't think that many people watch this channel. So it's whatever. But if somebody sees it and is like, man, please upload that, I'll gladly do it. Why not? But it's Ashley Cheng. Now, she was my MyRise character last year. And I made her specifically for my stream. If you, the previous stream that I literally just uploaded a little bit ago, as the time of recording, I don't know when I'll actually post this. I play a game sometimes on stream called Police Simulator Patrol Officers, because it's hilarious to me. It's a really funny game, and I like talking trash over it. And this is the character from that game. So I went a couple layers deep on this. So all her tattoos are the same, her outfit's the same. I basically just ported all that stuff over. I was just like, yeah, let's just make her again, because I really liked how she turned out. But I changed her hair and I changed her face, because last year when I made her, it wasn't originally Ashley Cheng that I was making. I was making a different character with a different name, and slowly I went, wouldn't it be funny if I just changed her name to Ashley Cheng? And so this year, instead of just being like, no, that's the character, that's her face and everything, let's just port it all over, I went, no, let me actually lean into her name and stuff like that. But admittedly, what I did for the face scan was I found one of the actresses from Love Is All Around, my favorite one, and put it on there. It doesn't look exactly like them. I always take someone's face and then change it around a lot through different styles of editing. That's another thing I want to do with videos like this eventually, is to just kind of make tutorials and stuff for people, so to try to help people out, you know? Like, I don't know, I always think about that. Like, I'm always like, man, I just want everybody to be, or to know what's going on and know what to look for, and like know how to do some of this stuff. Not that like people are bad at it, but like I don't know, I feel like everybody could use a, you know, improvement. I would love to watch other people's stuff. I mean, I had to watch a tutorial on how to do face scans because I had no idea. That was a very new thing for me past couple years. 24 I started doing that. I never liked them because I always thought the faces in the game looked fine as long as you sat there and tweaked them enough. But I decided to start doing that just for consistency. You know, it's a lot easier to just do the face scan. But also, one other layer is I made her kind of have a similar yet same hair as a girl from another Chinese FMV dating sim called Super Scout, which I've played on this channel. You can go look at that. I tried to match that too. So it's a couple layers deep, and I appreciate it. Her backstory, if you need it, is she was a cop, and in an alternate universe, she shot a man in the back and became a hardcore wrestling legend. And that's Ashley Cheng, millennial cop. She's at the party don't stop. That's the song. Okay, that's her. What else have I been working on? Why not? I'll maybe just show the entrances. They have movesets and stuff. It's a whole thing. show Lorelei here. So this is one I've been working on. She came out really, really good. The only thing is I don't... She's kind of a package deal, and I'll show what I mean by that. This is Lorelei Saint Louis. She's gonna be like one of the main characters in my universe mode when I get that going, and I'm inching ever closer to it. I did the B-Fab attire, which I thought was really cool looking and like kind of like luxurious and like elaborate. And then I kind of gave her some like, please excuse the phrasing that I'm about to use. If there's any women watching that have tattoos like this, I don't mean it derogatorily, but I call these like shitty girl tattoos, where they're just like kind of like line work and little sayings and stuff. Like I see those kind of tattoos, I'm like, oh man, I don't judge people by their tattoos. Everybody's got different things that they like, and honestly, they're cute. So don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about, but like, that's just what I call them. Like, yeah, so it's a thing. So I gave her that, like, she's got on her side, I think it says something like, I can't read it from where I'm at. Hold on, let me move something out of the way here. No rain, no flowers, that's it. And then she has like one flower tattoo on her shoulder and one flower tattoo on her forearm, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is her. I want to hate her guts, you know? I need to hate her guts. But she came out really, really good. I did not expect to be able to cut this attire correctly, and then it kind of turned out really well and perfect. Like I was almost first try. I'm really happy with how it came out. I kind of did these boots for it, and like it randomly just kind of brought the whole thing together. So she came out really good. I'm really, really tickled by the way Lorelei came out. She doesn't have an alternate attire, and that's one of the things that she does, but she's part of a package deal, like I said. So like her alternate attire is just like, I didn't edit it at all. Like there's nothing really going on, but it's there for a reason. I'll show. All right. No, I don't need to save this. What am I doing? Anyway, let's go to entrance. Let's go to team. Mixed gender tag teams. Doug and Lorelei Saint Louis. The Saint Louis. Look at them. Look how shitty they are. God, I hate them. They're really fun to fight against too, because like, I don't know if you mess with manager stuff, man. They're so shitty if you're facing a heel manager. They get me counted out so much. I'm still kind of undecided on the entrance. I keep going back and forth from this one to the Miz, and so far I kind of like this one the best. But I've really like kind of tweaked a lot of the stuff on these two characters as of late. Like I kind of gave Doug a face scan. I tried to give him a tattoo, but I wasn't really happy with it. Oh yeah, I made a kind of bootleg version of my own tattoos for my character. I used to have actual good pictures of my tattoos, but they're long gone. I got these so long ago. They're probably 4 or 5 phones deep somewhere and gone forever, let's be honest. For random details sake, out of nowhere, generally when I do tattoos, I actually like pull real ones because they tend to look better in game, although this year that hasn't quite been the case. Mostly because it seems like the image compression is really, really strong this year. Anyway, they're kind of a package deal. And I don't know if I want to upload Doug or not, because like he's finished for the most part. He doesn't have really an alternate attire. Like they both have like their own little manager attires and stuff. They're made to go together. But I don't know if there's like interest in like me uploading a guy, because it's just not really my thing, you know? I don't know. I'm very self-conscious. It took me actual years to like start posting my characters online. It's just a true story. Like I would, but then I would like go, I think it was, I want to say around 2K17 was the 16 or 17 was the first time I ever started uploading stuff. And it was because I was going around community creations and just going, man, my stuff looks way better than a lot of this. Like, because I really, like, expected to get on there and just be, like, instantly blown away. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm okay at this, actually. But yeah, those are the characters I've been working on. That's the stuff. And you know what? Why not while we're here? This is in no way the final product. Not even close. But this is what I'm working on for Ruby Ralston here. She's starting to look really good. I think these were her tattoos. It's been a while since I made her. I have some ideas cooking, and this is in no way her final hairstyle or anything. I'm in the let's mess around with hairstyles until I find the one I like phase. I don't know if any of you have ever been there, where you just play a match and then go, nope, not that one, and then switch it. Also not even sure about these gloves or any of this stuff. Like, I'm kind of in making some decisions mode, but I think this is what I'm gonna go with. Basically, it's just Indy Hartwell's attire, which I had cut out before. So I was just kind of plug some new materials and stuff in there, and I really like it. I think it looks cool. Like I keep saying, the image compression this year is really bad sometimes, but like that's like all alchemy symbols, but it looks kind of messy. But I still like it. I'm just gonna keep it probably, because that's the kind of guy I am. I'll just blame 2K for it. Anyway, let's see. I think that's good enough. Hey, thanks for watching this. All of those characters except for Rebby and Lorelei and Doug are all, and me. I haven't uploaded myself. That'd be funny, but I'm good. Unless people really want to play as me in this, which I don't know. That seems like a dumb thing to want to do, but you're welcome to do it if you want. Anyway, that's what I've been working on this week. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make these little update videos for when I actually have stuff to show in this game. Working pretty hard at it, trying to work towards like getting a full universe going again, because I want to like stream that and do some stuff with it. Have some more ideas percolate. I have a whole like actual big thing that I thought of it while I was at work today, and I was like, I really should do that for involving Rebby Ralston. So once I get her up, we'll see where that goes. It'll probably take forever to do it, because there's a couple other people I want to make before I start that idea. I'm kind of all over the place, but I've been kind of jumping around making 2 people at a time, which has been fun. I get bored with one and then I go to the other one. But right now I'm just making Rebby. I made her moveset today. That's what I did. It's my life. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did watch it. If you didn't, that's also cool. You'll never hear this message, so what's it matter? It's getting dark outside, so it's getting dark up in the corner of the screen up there. I pointed this way, but it's actually more like this way, see? Because everything's opposite. Always throws me off. Anyway, again, thank you for watching. That's it. Later. I will stop the recording right now. Don't make me. Here I go. I'm stopping it. It's happening. Goodbye.